Hi there, it's Chelle, and Clint is working in the house. Cats are over there. Just going to show you what we did here. So let me show you. We do have the cover. That glue did not stick, which is crazy to me because you'd think it'd be like a super glue, but it didn't stick. It still smells like glue, so hopefully it's not as bad as it was, so hopefully that will kind of disappear. And what we did is we used these eyelets, and we got some that have like 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch shank on them. So let me show you. And then we added them in here. So I punched it with my big bite. And then Clint used a, what's funny, the way we set them, he used like a Phillips head bit, and he hammered that, and it kind of split them a little bit, and then he hammered on the eyelets with a hammer, and they look really nice. And then I wanted to add some chain, so I had these little clampy things that I've never used, and I put them on chain because I thought it gave it a finished look. Just thought about it, you know. So I think they're clamps like for wire and necklace and stuff. So yeah, so we tried to get it straightened out, and then I added the wires. Then I'm gonna put some kind of jewels or something on these. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do here, but I think it turned out really good. And if you look at it, it's really, really sturdy, of course. So I really love that technique. It turned out perfectly. Hold on, let me run off. So yeah, it's really sturdy, but that glue just did not work, which is crazy. But I love how it turned out. And then I'm excited to add charms or whatever to this. I couldn't find any other chain, so we just went with silver, which, you know, it kind of looks silver with the glass beads, and then this piece has some silver on it, so I was quite all right with that. So yeah, so crisis averted, because I was like really stressing out, and I asked Clint if he could put rivets in there, and he said, well, he didn't think that would work well, but a while back we got those long shafted eyelets, and if I remember, I'll link them below. And they went in, probably gave me like an 1/8 or a 1/16 inside, but they worked just fine. I mean, you know, anything shorter, like just a regular eyelet, would not have worked, but they worked so nicely, and Clint had such a good idea. And then thankfully it was thick enough for my tiniest wire, and so I think it's going to be gorgeous. So I might not make a tassel for this one. We'll see, because if I put a tassel here, it's going to cover up the chains. So I have some gold coins, kind of charms and stuff, so I might do that. We'll see. I haven't really figured that out. Before we get started on this one, I want to show you the blue one, which I think is gorgeous. So, I don't know if you can really tell. This is like just a blue, like a sky blue, you know, just a typical blue. This is turquoise and gold. So, I happen to have turquoise eyelet or sequins and gold seed beads. So, I spent seriously 2 hours yesterday just sewing on these beads, and because this fabric is kind of suede, it was really hard to press things through. I did have a thimble, and I also had pliers, so because I wanted to go through that fabric in certain places to kind of, you know, tighten it down and stuff. So I might have to go through it and kind of glue or something just to make sure. Like over here, all that is kind of up, but I think I could put some glue under there, just the art glitter glue. I don't think you'd see it, and just to make sure it's going to stay nice and sturdy. But I loved how it turned out. I wouldn't let myself take a nap until it was done. So I was watching movies until we got it. But man, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I was talking to Leslie, and I was like, my finger really hurts. But I kind of needed like plastic or something to help me grab a hold of that needle and pull it. So I did use my pliers quite a bit, and that helped. I can't even imagine, you know, how it would be without the pliers. So I am working on the signatures, and I started the embellishments on this one. So this one's coming along. The other two, Clint hasn't finished the covers yet. Sorry, everything's falling over here. I really need to spend like 18 hours out here cleaning, straightening, putting things away, I guess is really what I need to do. So yeah, we're gonna continue working on this and see how far we get. So I was hoping when I came out here that I would see that one piece. I was curious how that glue held up on that one piece of fabric. Here it is, I think. Yeah. Is it? Maybe not. And I wanted to look at these. We're going to put these in today, kind of look at them and see what we want to add, or, you know, whatever. I'm thinking I want to go ahead and sew around the edges just to make it look like it's sewn into the book. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to have any problems, I don't think, with these. I mean, yeah, we kind of are, aren't we? So we'll just kind of do some sewing real quick on these, and then we'll put this in. Actually, I might not. I might take that in and put sequins on it. Kind of moved all my sequins in the house. It's really nice the way I have it set up in there, and the cats are not bothering me, so that's a good thing. Because I thought, oh no, this is not going to be good, you know, with all the cats and stuff. But it has not been bad. Have a couple more items I want to put in this book. Oh my gosh, guys, this journal, it's so beautiful. I asked Clint if I could keep it. You know what he said? No. Yeah, he said no, which is fine. I mean, I have books I've kept that I haven't done anything with, so. But man, this one is absolutely gorgeous. So I am really enjoying this. Black thread, just because that's what I have. I don't worry too much, especially like in this journal, and I think that's kind of classy looking. So I think what I'm going to do is, this ribbon piece is stuck down really nice. So I think I'm just going to do a straight piece that kind of comes here, maybe kind of wind around this, and, you know, just to make sure nothing's coming apart when you are going through it. And then I want to do zigzag just around the edges, just around the 3 edges. So let's just do that. And I like adding stitching to this. I think it just adds so much anyways. And then we're going to, let me see, it's kind of folding under itself. And I'm just going to kind of flip it and kind of stitch around it, like, you know, just kind of cattywampus and stuff all over the place. Doesn't have to be perfect, because, you know, I'm not that kind. I just want it to be fun. Clint's in there working on the ink blenders that are not the correct size, so we can get those mailed out tomorrow. But I love these. I think these turned out really cute. So I tell you, there is static out here like crazy. Let me see, let's just do the same thing just real quick. I think I'm just going to go down just in the red part right here, just to kind of make them go together. I mean, it doesn't have to be done. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to do that, the zigzag. I tell ya, it's kind of early. I think it's not even, oh, it is 7. Almost 8 actually. But I knew that if I didn't get out here now, it would be way too hot later. I think it's supposed to be almost 100 today. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm ready for winter. People tell me, Michelle, don't wish away summer, and I'm thinking, you know what? I've wished away summer most of my life, and I've never regretted it. Sorry, but that's true. It's just hot, and you know, we don't do heat. We need to go up in the mountains and kind of get away from the heat. Now I'm just zigzagging. I just thought that would be a pretty touch. So the I think we have the 3 more colors. We're going to have the blue, of course. And then we're going to have a yellow orange. And then kind of like a green, blue green, I think. No, yellow orange. I'm trying to think what the other one was. I think it's yellow green. Or the other journals. And I was thinking, since, you know, I was hoping I'd be further along. Since I'm not as far as along on them, I will be showing them here and there, because I think I want to put them all in at the same time. Or at least put like 2 journals in. And then later I'll put the other 2 in or something, I think is what I want to do. But you guys let me know what you think I should do. Should I list them as they become available and give you guys a time? Or do you just want me to wait and list them? Do you want me to wait and list them all at the same time? Sorry, I didn't like how that was lined up. So let me know what you think, because we're doing at least 4. And I might do TNs, which, you know, they would be a little less expensive. But, you know, I know some people, you know, like to be able to afford, you know, some of the really pretty stuff too, but might not be able to. I want to do what you guys prefer. And I think I will give a time on this one, just because they're so pretty, and I do have so many people interested in them. That way, and I don't hold them or anything like this. It's kind of like first come, first served. So if you know, end up getting it, then it was meant to be. Okay, let's see what else we're going to need in this journal, if anything. But I know I need to make a bunch of tags. Bunch of tags. Oh, that's so pretty. I think this will be so pretty in here. And I am trying to put something on every page, even if I was thinking I want to do some fabric clusters, because I have little bits and pieces of things, and I thought that would be really pretty. So, you know, on some of the pages. So I do want something on every spread, I guess is what I should say. That is so pretty right there. And this one, I think, is the one I wanted. Yeah, I want to focus more on this side of the signature, because when I was sewing it in, the back side is really thick, but the top side isn't. So I'm thinking I want to just put that there. It's kind of a thin paper, but I think it would be fine. Yeah, let's just do that. I just love that there. It just looked nice. So, and I'm just putting it along the edges. This will be a tuck spot, so we'll do, you know, some tags and stuff. I still have those beautiful pictures of those ladies that I probably make tags out of. I haven't really decided. So I did want to tell you guys, though, this paper pack that I'm using it in all 4 journals. And not the digitals, but the paper pack itself. And I've had so many people interested in it. And I believe it's out of stock. And I think when I got it, people were surprised that I found it, because it's been out of stock for quite a while. And it's K&C Company, I think is what it is. And it's called K Sarah Sarah. And I looked it up on eBay. I looked it up. I don't know if I did like an internet search. But I'm talking about this paper right here. This pad. But I had like a full pad. And it's going to match all of my journals that I want to do. That is so beautiful. I love that. And it kind of pokes over, so that's cool. So I'm going to go back to this one back here, and we'll see. But yeah, if you can find it, if you find more than one, then let us know so we can go enjoy it as well. So the other one, let's look at it. Let me see how thick, you know, if it's the front of the signature or the back of the signature that has the decorations, or does it matter? This one hardly has any. Well, there is one in the back, a couple in the back, and one in the front. I think I'm going to put it right there, though. That is just beautiful. Okay. But yeah, if you can find it, it's Q-U-E, I think, and it's S-E-R-A, S-E-R-A. So, but I was looking it up, and I was like, oh, that's that song. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, this is so beautiful, guys. But I was holding it yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I love this journal. I'm going to keep it. I said, honey, can I keep it? And he said, no. My niece, she used to say, you know, take all of Aunt Michelle's rolls, because she loves the rolls. And she said, she has the recipe, we don't. Kind of like these, you know. I have the recipe. You don't. So I can remake it, right? Yeah, that's going to be really thin. But if we put something over here, and I might put that one, this one, because on the back one we have the big one here. So if we spread that out, that'll be pretty. And I think what I'll do, I might just take this inside, this card, and do that. But I think that would give it strength. So I'm going to try it and hope that it sticks. So yeah, I'm covering up that beautiful fabric, but it's just so pretty. Okay, now I want to put it like this. And hopefully, you know, grabbing hold of the thread will hold it down. That's my goal anyways. Okay. We shall come back and visit that. But see, I'll need a tag there. I need a tag here. But I think that's really going to kind of sturdy that up. See, it's not even holding right there. I still have a little bit, like a minuscule amount of art glitter glue. No, the other stuff. Fabri-Tac that I can use if I need to, because I don't know if that will stay, but we're gonna see. But like I said, I want, you know, stuff here. So I know I want to do fabric clips. I'm gonna let that kind of dry, but I know I need tons of tags. Let's go through though, and let's look at some of the fabric. I was thinking we could make tabs out of this, couldn't we? You know, because I want tabs kind of everywhere in here. Maybe like every 4th page or something. Like this one's kind of a tab. Look at that, that is not even sticking. I think it's the fabric for sure. Okay, so that's one kind of behind there. So that's one. I might come back and ink that because it's so white. So like if I put it on 3, but I wouldn't want that because that would be too close to that. Let's put these on the back maybe. Let's put one in the front. Kind of put it up here. But I really need to find my Fabri-Tac. Ooh, let's try Glossy Accents. Maybe that'll hold it. Do I want it right there? I don't know. Let's wait on that one. And let me find some of the other fabrics and stuff that we can use. I did bring out all of those scraps and stuff. So I tell you though, these are just gorgeous. Oh, and then this. So we'll make that into a paper clip. Come on, you. Telling myself, girl, you need to spend some time cleaning out here. Oh, that's so pretty. What about that for a tag? Tab. So my friend sent me some more of this fabric, and I'm so excited to get it. I think she ordered pretty much the same time I did, but hers hasn't made it here yet. So I'm gonna kind of just use what I have as much as I want, and then later I will hope that I have some some really pretty pieces from her, you know. That is so beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm going to put that there. Do I want to fold it down? I think I do because it's kind of heavy. Oh, but it's so pretty. I hate to. Let's bring out clips. But I do kind of like using the purples in this journal too, because a bunch of the pages have purple on it. So, okay, we're gonna just try it with art glitter glue. I'm gonna kind of put quite a bit there because it is kind of heavy. And then I want to kind of pop it out like that. I think it will hold. Art glitter glue is such a good glue. Oh, that's going to be pretty. So let's kind of, I'm going to, ooh, I think it's going to work. Maybe. That thing there, maybe that will help. So let's see what else we have. I have this purple too, so I thought, well, may as well kind of put it throughout the book. We can even use those as, you know, some of them. But I kind of want them, you know, different heights and stuff too. So I think I'm going to put that there because that is so pretty. one. Usually, like if I was doing the tabs, I'd probably just hold it for a second and it would stick, but since these have so much stuff on it, I kind of don't want to. So we have one there. I might put one probably on the front. We'll see. I think I want like a... So now we're kind of getting to the end of it, but I think I want a piece of the scrap for this. So I wonder where my scraps and stuff are for this page. So I'll have to keep looking. Ooh. So though I was thinking like a pocket or something there, or even just like something like that where it would cover the whole page. We'll see where we come to. I'll have another one that kind of has some purples, another journal. Oh, we definitely want to cover this up. I'm trying to think what other ideas I had. Just because it's so white. So let me think. Because I think I would want a tab here, but I need to cover it up first. Let me see if I can find some dictionary paper or something. I think that would be really interesting. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have this, and I think I'm going to cut it down, and then I think maybe like a piece of coffee dye paper. So I kind of have an idea. So let's use our ripping tool and rip these edges. I'm not sure where I want to rip them at exactly. We're going to cover part of this up, but I think it'll look really pretty. I have no idea where that came from. No clue. Okay, so I think I want like this part. And I think I'm going to use those coins because I think that would be really cool in this journal. So yeah, I think that's what I want. And then right here. Let's pull, straighten this. Just kind of making sure it's going to fit on there. And about another. Okay, I like that. Some of this I'm going to toss, some of it I'm keeping. So it's going to kind of look like this. And then I do want to ink around the edges where you're not going to, so you're not going to see so much white. This is what Clint's working on today is the ink blenders. So there are a couple still in the store if you've been looking. Really nice if you have hand dexterity issues. So I'm just trying to make sure there's not tons of white, you know. Go under there, and I think I'm not going to do those edges, but I think I'm going to use Scotch Create. I'll just glue that down. And this is love down here, and I was kind of thinking of love in this book. I was thinking of like lovely and stuff like that, so that was kind of my idea. I definitely want to get all the edges because I really want it to sit down nicely. hands. They get so gluey. Okay, just, oops. No, that's okay. We're going to kind of cover that up anyways. And then we're going to set this down. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. There we go. Just like that, and like this piece. Didn't quite get it underneath. Then I have a coffee dyed paper here. Going to now actually I think I want something a little bit like bigger for the rips. So maybe this one, we'll try it. Oh, I don't know. I never really see anyone use this side. But I do want, you know, it kind of looking like it's like a note or something inside here. I'm not going to stress about too much how it turns out, but good grief, it's not as easy as the others. Oh man, that's okay. That's okay, right? Okay, that will even make it look more kind of ancient, like it's been around a long time. I can just imagine what you guys are thinking. Like, is this going to turn out? I have no clue. We'll find out, won't we? Man. Okay, let's see. Yeah, about like that. Though I would kind of like it to kind of show the love down at the bottom. I think I'm just going to do this. Or just kind of rip it myself, maybe. Well, I guess I don't have to leave love, you know, shining through or anything. Oh, you know what I could do? We could do it like that, huh? There we go. You never know, huh? Okay, and then I have some darker ink that I want to use. So this is walnut stain. So it is darker, and I'm just going to kind of darken the edges, kind of make it look, like I said, like an old, like a fun old letter. Be like a love note or something, maybe. Try not to get it all over me, but you know how that goes. That's kind of cool. Sorry. That is beautiful though, isn't it? I think that's all I'm going to do. I might kind of ink it with this color. I'm going to save all these little pieces. I don't know, I might use them. You could kind of crunch it up if you wanted. I think it's going to be plenty what I want it to look like. So. I just wanted to cover up that white. And this idea just came to me. So then you can journal on it like that. Okay, that's beautiful. I love that. How fun. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's sticky, it's all dry. So we're going to use this again. Again, I want to make sure I get all the edges really good. Attempt to anyways. Kind of keep my fingers from getting too bad. That's really pretty. And then I happen to see this piece. I thought maybe something like that at the top. It'd be kind of pretty, wouldn't it? These other pieces are kind of dry. Definitely. Looks like it's settled. Set pretty good. Nice. And then we have these. That's beautiful. And then this piece. That is so pretty. Okay, let's see where we're going from here. Oh, I still need to do this piece, and I wanted something around the edges, didn't I? So I do want to sew. I think I might just put like a flip here. Let me see if I have like any gold that, you know, I could just sew on there. So like maybe something just like that. Kind of like a tab, but you would know that that's kind of pretty. Let me see what else I have. I have like a smaller one. Maybe if I cut it here. That's the wrong side, but you know. I caught myself before I did it. Oh goodness. And we could sew it on. I think I like that. What do you guys think? Yeah. I think it's down far enough too that it would work. So let's sew that on. And that's the thing is, you know, it's not going to be as noticeable. it would if I didn't do anything to it, I think. I don't know if this will even hold it on while I'm sewing, but we're going to try it. I kind of want that, that red kind of. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Maybe, oh, there's your needle. Make sure it's on there good. Fine. I tell you, that fabric was set. It is beautiful, and I think you sent it to us, but man, it's yeah, it's a headache. Okay, let's see what that looks like. It was in the back right there. Make sure it'll go all the way down, and it does, so that's cool. And it has that fun tab. Oh, that's beautiful. I could have put it in further, but I think it's fine. I kind of like that hanging out. What's this? Oh yeah, okay. So I do want to put something on the edges. I think I'm going to sew, but I'll just sew like a straight edge really, really close. So let me see what I have that would work. Because I'm thinking about just something like just a really thin fabric or lace or, you know, something. I have a green. I don't think I want to use that though. So here's this for when I like to throw that in there. Okay, I'm going to look around and see what I can find. Okay, so couldn't really find anything, but look, gold paper to the rescue, I think. So I think that'll be beautiful just to kind of trim that out and make it look a little nice. Sorry, there's, I creeped myself out. There's a sound over there. And I was thinking it was, thinking of like a horror movie or something. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. It's the, it's a tree that we need to cut down. So I did find some other stuff too for while I was looking. Okay. But I just kind of wanted a finishing touch on this. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to measure it on this side for an inch. And then we can just fold it over, right? So like a 1/2 inch. So let's do it 1.5 inches. I can always trim it back down. But I wasn't coming up with anything, and yeah, for some reason I think I had scary dreams last night, and I don't really remember them, but I woke up with kind of scary, you know, issues, kind of thoughts. So I think I had scary dreams. I usually remember them. But I don't have a lot of scary thoughts, but oh, this one lady, I've known her for a few years, 5 years or so. We're not that close or anything, but we kind of have a private, you know, Facebook group. It was, and that's how I met her, was on Facebook. And I think that's kind of what got to me, is her husband was really sick, and I guess he had high blood pressure, and so they took him to the doctor. The doctor gave him some pills. Well, the pills made him sick, and I mean, like, so sick, disoriented, and stuff like that. And so, you know, of course, they ended up, he immediately went off the pills, and they took him to the hospital. And they were just thinking, you know, it was the medication. Well, it turns out it was a heart attack, or a stroke. And he's only 49 years old, but he passed away within the last few days. And, you know, they're kind of like me and Clint, where, you know, they just have done everything. They're best friends. They do everything together. And I think that kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I just feel so heartbroken for her, because I can't even imagine, you know, how she's dealing with it, because she couldn't see him, and, you know, they're kind of in the same situation as us. They don't have insurance or anything, and so they're trying to get him into rehab, because, you know, they said he really needed to go in rehab. So she was trying to sell her business, and then he passed away. I think it was Saturday night. He's in there about 3 days, and then he passed away. But, oh, just, I tell you, it's broken my heart for her. I think it's kind of affected me deep down. I just don't know what I would do, you know. So I need to quit thinking about it, but you can't, because, you know, I mean, she's going through so much right now. And you know how it is. It's just like, I just can't think about it. Okay, so I think I don't want it to show, but I just want it to kind of finish that up. Is that going to be too wide? I think it's still going to be too wide. Let's try to trim it down a little bit. I'm not going to think about bad things today, right? But yeah, just try to make sure this is straight. It's so hard on these lips. You know, you can't really measure it, and it's hard to cut it when you can't touch where, you know, it needs to be. The good thing about this situation, I'm going to try to do it by scissors. The good thing about this situation is she does have a best friend, and they've been best friends for many, many years. And so she does have somebody there with her, you know, to help her. And what's sad is his parents have kind of already disowned her. I guess they didn't really care for her that much. And so he, yeah, after he passed, I mean, just like 2 days ago, yeah, she said they're already ignoring her. I think that's just heartbreaking. You know, I mean, oh, it's just awful. But I mean, I have a wonderful mother-in-law, so it really feels like sounds like somebody's out there walking around. Freaked myself out, I think. I'm gonna try to cut this down to about the size it is, so I'm not cutting more than I need to. Right scissors. So yeah, it was just, I think that just kind of affected me a little bit today. Okay, and can you guys hear that? I want to ask Clint if he'll cut it down for me. It's like an old house creaking. Our friend did invite us over for July 4th, but I just wasn't feeling good, and Clint really wasn't feeling good after chasing goats, so it's kind of, we told him, I'm sorry, we weren't up for it, you know. That is so not straight. Okay, we're just going to call it good. I don't know. I should have cut it straight the first, you know. Not going to like it if it's not straight. You're right. You're right. Okay, let's see how big this piece is. Okay, it's like 1/2 inch. We're just going to cut gold pieces at 1/2 inch, and then we're going to, then we'll cut them down. I mean, fold them in half. So yeah, that's just something that I've been thinking about lately, you know. Okay, good idea you guys had. We'll save all this gold. We might need it. I might be desperate. I don't think I have any more, so I don't know if I can score this in the center or not. Kind of fits down there, but I don't think that would matter. Nope. I'm just gonna fold, I guess. Oh, and he was only 49, so, you know, just when you kind of think, you know, you got your whole life together, then it's just heartbreaking. Okay, I think that worked better. I'm kind of out of it, I guess. I don't know. Well, we woke up at 3. Both of us did. And went to bed really early last night because we just weren't feeling good. Neither one of us. I think we were asleep before 8. Which I was kind of glad we didn't go because, you know, I was thinking they weren't even planning to show fireworks until 9, and I was just thinking, I'm tired. I really don't want to stay up that late. So, okay, what's the best way to do this? Do I want to clamp it? And then we'll kind of, as it gets closer, maybe it'll hold it in place. I think that's what these are for anyways. They're by Clover, these little doohickey things. Sewing clamps. Okay, we're going to go straight stitch. I just want it to look pretty. And that's all. Okay, wish me luck. Hold on. My thread came out. But yeah, and I had just told Clint, I was telling him about it, so we were praying for him and stuff, you know, and I mean, it was like, because Facebook is messing up so bad for me that sometimes I don't get notices for 3 or 4 days, and it's really hard to kind of keep up with things, and I didn't get that notice, you know, that her husband was sick, and he's in the hospital, you know, and she couldn't go. He's down in Florida, and I guess, I don't know, because my friend, Daddy, her daughter had a baby in Florida, and I think she went to the hospital, but I thought, Kathy said that, you know, she couldn't go, she couldn't be at the hospital with him. But he might have been in ICU or something. I don't know how that works. You know, I'm not sure what's going on. But it was just, Yeah, okay, I'm going to change subject. So, anyways, okay, I'm going to remove that, make sure that stays nice and tight. It's not going to be too pretty on the other side, but you know. In fact, it's a mess on the other side, isn't it? That's okay, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't know. But I can't stress about it too much. Okay, let's put this up on. I might can go ahead and, you know, glue on another piece. I think it does, the glue does stick to it. Where did I put those? Oh, right here. But yeah, they said Clint has high blood pressure, and he's never had high blood pressure. The last 2 visits he's had it, so I'm going to have that checked out. She said he needs to have wait. I really want to sew it this way in case it looks bad on the other side. Can I do it? Oh yeah, I can do it this way, can't I? Yeah, so they said he needs a blood pressure cuff, so I need to get him one because it's pretty high. It's kind of pretty on the front. Really bad on the back. I think I need my sewing machine to be looked at. I'm not going to worry about it though. We can cover that up maybe. I tell you, I think I keep giving myself more work to do. Let's make sure that fits. But isn't that pretty? I mean, it looks really pretty. String keeps spreading. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, cool, nice. And of course I'm not going to like the back because it looks so sloppy. So I was hoping I have enough of this, and I think I do. Cover that up because I'm not going to be happy with that. I think I'm going to use glossy accents. Kind of sturdy. I can get it to pour out. So what you do, you just sometimes you just keep adding and adding and adding, don't you? Let's just add more to cover up that mistake. I hope this works. Yeah, it should. There we go. Try not to get it on my fingers. Kind of dulls the paper if you get glue on it. So whoever gets this will be like, why did she put so much embellishments on here? Oh, yay! She put a lot of embellishment. Now you know why. I did get it on my fingers. I'm just trying to. I think we're gonna wrap it up after this anyways. Okay, you know what I need? Great. You know what? Let's take it off. Clippies. Usually you can still yank those little clips off even if, you know, it's got glue on it. It's usually not too bad of a deal. At least I'll feel a little bit better. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but it's not going to be really ugly. You know, it might be a little ugly, but I think it'll be pretty. Prettier than if I just left it. Because, man, what a mess that is. Get some more clips. I tell you, I love these clips, Leslie. I think I told you that Clint went and got some so I could have some outside and he could have some inside because we use them all the time, both of us do. Leslie sent these, some of them to us, and then we had to get more. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. I'm not going to put it in a book, that way I can continue working. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's session. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and come back tomorrow. And we're going to continue working and decorating in this journal. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.